Welcome to the internet, my friend. How can I help you?
KWHL.com.
Alaska's Rock 106.5 K. Well, on the line with me, Brent Smith, lead singer of Shinedown. Hello, sir.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much, man. How are you doing this fine day?
I'm doing just fine, man. It's not too cold in Canada right now because we're finishing up the Nickelback run. Tonight is actually our last show in Vancouver, so I got no complaints. We're getting a little bit of time off. Actually, our first real break in, well, for me and Barry, the last 10 years we've been on the road together. This is, I think, the longest break that we've had in a while, getting ready for this next tour that we're going to start in July, but we're doing good.
You guys are just totally into the grind, aren't you? You guys are out there working constantly.
We don't really, we've never really called it work. I mean, we actually genuinely love what we do. We're not really desensitized to the idea of being musicians is a job. We've never ever called it our job. We've actually always called it our honor. I mean, from the day I was born, all I wanted to do is what I'm doing now. So, I'm very thankful for it and very blessed. But to answer your question, we tour like madmen, yes.
Speaking with Brent Smith, lead singer of Shinedown, you are going to be here at the 49th State at the Borealis Theater September 3rd. Are you excited about this? We are.
Actually, to be totally honest with you, Alaska, it's a very historic thing for us because it will solidify the fact that we have done all 50 states on the night that we will be playing your show. So we're really, really, we're just beyond excited and ecstatic about the show. And, it's, because we've been everywhere in the U.S. except Alaska, and now we're going to be able to do the show. And, we're just beyond thrilled.
You're going to love it. I mean, the fans here are just rabid for you guys. On the Facebook, on the Twitter, I've posted, like, hey, ask me a question to ask Brent. And they just said, tell them it's about time. Thank you for coming to Alaska.
Man, you know what? It's something that we've been waiting for also. One of the things that I would just like to say to all the fans is, thank you so much for being patient. Really, really, really does mean a lot to us. I mean, we do tour extensively in a lot of different markets, across the country and across the world. This has been the one of, there's many, many places that I've wanted to visit and play, but this is, for me personally, the night that we finally get to, come to your just absolutely awesome state. Because I just can't wait. I mean, I'm just really, really thrilled about it. But, the biggest thing is just thanks for being so patient.
What is your role inside of Shinedown when it comes to writing songs? Just kind of take us through the process.
Well, all the material is all the lyrics are written by me. All the melodies are written by me. Some of the music is mine. But a lot of it is just the band interacting. Everything kind of starts with acoustic guitars. There's never really a time where we actually go into a room and, we're all jamming as a band. I've never really been, as a songwriter, I've never really been, the guy that, gets into a room and, everyone starts jamming on drums and stuff like that and, I go for it. I mean, I used to do it back in the day, but, Barry is so, and Barry Kurtz, meaning the drummer of the band, is, he's, me and him have been together for 10 years now, and he understands the fact that, the songs are all built around the melody, and the lyric. But, he is probably, in my opinion, the most brilliant drummer in the world because he actually knows how to be a drummer and play for the song. So he allows me to, get the melody out first and, figure out the lyrics, and then I'll bring it to him, and then we'll start working on the beats from that point, and then the rest of the guys from Zach and Eric, when we're writing certain sections, then we'll start to bring it in. But mainly the melody and the lyric is usually always put in, set in stone before it's brought to the drums.
Your lyrics seem very autobiographical. Am I getting a good impression from that?
Yeah, man, because I've always felt like it was cheaper than therapy. To be honest with you, I always tell people, I'm like, they're like, there's sometimes people will be like, what happened to you, dude? I'm like, nothing happened to me, man. I'm very, very fortunate to be alive. I went through a massive drug addiction for a lot of years. I had an upbringing, with two parents that loved me more than anything in the world, but kind of didn't know what to do with me because I was kind of an oddball. I'm clean and sober now. I'll still have a beer with you. I guess I can't say I'm sober. I'll still have a beer with you. But, I used to be a massive cocaine addict and, really, really addicted to Oxycontin for, probably 7 years. And I have a 2-year-old little boy that completely changed my life that I'm going to see in 36 hours, which I'm, completely stoked about because I haven't seen him in, 2.5 months. Yeah, man, I talk about what I know, what I've gone through, what I've been through, what the band's been through.
Is there a story behind The Crow and the Butterfly?
Yeah, man. The Crow and the Butterfly is about a mother that loses her child.
Ooh.
The story came from a dream. Actually, when my son was not born yet, I'm not with his mother. We're still friends, but we're not together anymore. And I had this dream about this young lady. It wasn't my son's mom, but it was so vivid that she had lost her child, and she was just killing herself inside for it, like it was her fault. And the story really came about, and the song came about by the child telling her from beyond the grave, I'm okay. It's not your fault. It's gonna be all right. This was meant to happen for a reason, and where I am is beautiful, and I need you to move on with your life. And I know a lot of people might be going oh my God, that's the most morbid thing I've ever heard in my life. But I think that I had the dream because the worst nightmare in the world for a parent is to outlive their child. And I think about my son on a daily basis, and I know that this might be a very difficult subject matter for people to listen to, but for me personally, it was something where I felt like if I wrote the song, that it would never come to fruition for me. It would, hopefully, I pray to God that I die before my son.
Brent Smith from Shinedown. The album The Sound of Madness is in stores. The Borealis Theater, September 3rd. Tickets are on sale now. It's been an honor, sir.
Nah, man, it's been my honor. Thank you so much. We cannot wait to play the show, man. We're so stoked. I hope everyone's ready because we're going to bring the thunder. We can't wait.
106.5 K-Whale.